What is up, SGE family? How y'all are doing out there, man? I hope that you all are doing well, having a beautiful and blessed day today. Chosen ones, this video is going to be about you must be creative with the resources and everything that you have within you and around you. You see, I noticed that a lot of people may hold themselves back. They may feel like they are in lack when really they aren't. You have to learn how to use what you have around you to your advantage, man. You have to see that before we had all these beautiful buildings, before we had all these beautiful houses, before we had all these cars, we had to get creative with our imagination and get creative with how we put things together and get creative with the resources that we had and that we have. And I'm here to tell you, chosen ones, that you must be creative, man. Be creative with your situation. You see, we all add something unique to the table. We all add something unique and rare and different to this life. And the more that you add your uniqueness to this life, the more that we are creating heaven on earth, man. And you have to understand that when you are in any type of situation, whether it's an abundant situation or whether it's a toxic situation, whether it's a season of lack, it doesn't matter what season of your life that you are in. I'm here to tell you that you can make it out of whatever situation that you want to make it out of. You just have to make up in your mind that I'm going to get creative with my situation and my circumstances. How do you think that all these rappers that got big and famous got to where they are? They thought creatively, whether it was bad or whether it was good. Also, other people out there, like, you know, the dope dealers at one point. The dope dealers had the world on lock for a long time until people started finding out their operations and, you know, law enforcement started catching on to what they were doing. People became creative. And I don't ever promote selling drugs. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote any of that. All I am saying is that chosen ones legally find some way to be creative to get out of whatever situation that you don't want to be in. Because taking the legal route, you will have longevity. And also, you won't have people after you or you looking over your shoulder 24/7 because you know you done did a lot of shady stuff to get to where you are. And that you will possibly be taken down for the things that you have done. So I'm here to tell you, chosen ones, live a life of positivity. Live a life of legally living, man. Live legal. Don't be out here doing things that keep you stuck or keep you trapped or could possibly get your life taken away from you or you being put in jail. Chosen ones, it's always another way. It's always another option. A lot of people just box themselves in this life, and I've noticed that when you box yourself in and you only give yourself a few options, it doesn't matter where you are. It don't matter if you're in the ghetto. It don't matter if you're in the suburbs. It don't matter if you grew up in a $5.5 million house. It don't matter. If you want to make it out of a situation, you are going to make it out of it because you are going to stay disciplined, have self-control, and most importantly, come up with a plan and be creative with the tools and resources that you have around you and use it to your advantage, man. That's what a lot of people don't tell you, chosen ones. I used my situation to my advantage. I knew that people wasn't looking at me. I knew that people wasn't checking for me. I knew that people didn't really want to see me win. And I used that to my advantage. I stayed down, I kept my head down, and I kept studying. I kept gaining knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And I also kept praying for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And the more that I was working on myself and working on my circumstances, man, the more I started to see progress, man, in my life and things changing for the better and for the greater forever. And I'm here to tell you, chosen ones, that no matter what you may be going through or experiencing, trust me, your life is going to change for the better if you are being creative with your resources and tools around you, and keeping a positive mindset and not having a lack mindset. And that's another thing. A lot of people out here be having a lack mindset. When you understand how powerful the brain is, and when you tell yourself certain things, you would start to think before you speak. And I'm dead serious, man. When you understand how powerful your brain is, and when you say things consciously or subconsciously to yourself, it affects your reality around you, man. You have to be speaking positive affirmations and constantly staying in a abundance mindset. Don't say that you can't afford something, because you won't be able to afford it. Tell yourself instead, I can afford anything through my knowledge, my wisdom, and my understanding. You see, through knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you can create, obtain, and do anything and get anything that you want legally and positively, not negatively. But people do it anyways, but it don't last long. But yes, chosen ones, just make sure that when you are trying to make something of your life and make something of yourself, you don't always start out with the most best gear. You don't always start out with the most fancy tech. You don't always start out with the best presets. None of that. You don't start off with none of the best of nothing. It's a beginner level for a reason, is what I was getting at. We all started somewhere. No matter what person started from, we all started somewhere. We didn't all have it all together and all put together and looked pretty and figured out right away. So with that being said, chosen ones, make sure that you be creative with your situation and the resources around you. And with that being said, continue to spread love, light, and positivity, because this world needs more of it. And also, make sure you leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. This helps us reach more chosen ones out there that inspire to be great, that inspire to walk in their purpose, and that inspire to live on the highest vibration. And with that being said, Jay, signing out.